Garlic breadsticks today. Let's start with 3/4 cup of water. To that, I'm gonna add some active dry yeast, but this is a quick rise yeast. I love using this one because then my bread's done in 1 hour. I also added a tablespoon of sugar and a little bit of butter. It's asking for 2 tablespoons, but you can go less or more. Give that a quick mix. And then we're gonna start adding our flour. So the flour, you're gonna put about 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm not adding any salt to this because, as I said, this is a garlic breadstick, so it's gonna have lots of salt once I put the garlic and the Parmesan cheese on top of it. We're going to mix this until it becomes a ball. I'll check it a couple of times here to see if the ball has come together. As you can see, it's almost getting there. I'm going to stop the mixture to see if this is good. I don't think it is yet. Yeah, no, it's not. I'm going to scrape it down a little bit to see if I can get all the extra pieces that are stuck on the side within the mixture. Give it a mix, I'm going to say for another 3 minutes, maybe 4. It's not on a very high speed, as you can see, it's only like a number 2. That only took 3 minutes to become into a ball now. I like the consistency of this much more. Scrape down all of it. And I'm going to give it a couple more minutes actually, just to give it, to make sure that it's come together. Okay, I think that's good now. As you can see, it's a nice round ball now. Everything comes together on the hook. Just going to take this off with the spoon and make sure you scrape all of it out. You can remove your hook and take the dough out of the bowl. I'm just going to add a little bit of oil at the bottom, just use my spray bottle to spray the bowl and then add the dough back on top. Spray that again. You want to put this somewhere warm for 30 minutes. On my stove, I have this area in the middle that says warmer, so I left it on there for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, this is how much it's risen. It's doubled in size. Pull that out of the dough, and I've actually just put parchment paper on my island. Take a little bit of flour, pat it down onto the dough. Not too much, and I'm not going to knead it again because all the kneading was already done by the dough hook. I'm going to cut this dough down just so that it's a little bit easier to work with. My goal is to try to make about 20 breadsticks from this, from the 2 cups of flour. So I've cut this in half just using a butter knife, and each half hopefully produces about 10 breadsticks. Cut that down one more time just to make it a bit more easier. And then each piece, each quarter piece should result in about 5 breadsticks. So just do your best and cut it down as best you can. I'm just doing length here, and then I'm going to roll them out lengthwise so that they resemble breadsticks. Okay, and just roll this over. As I said, lengthwise, the best of your abilities. They do not have to be perfect because after you're done rolling them, they will have one more rise. I'm just going to quickly go through these. Now, I wanted this to give me at least 20 breadsticks. I ended up getting 18. Not bad. I think some of them are just a little bit too big. That's okay. It's just for my little family, so that's done, I'm going to take this parchment paper and throw it out. And that's how many I made. I'm going to cover this with another piece of parchment paper and let that rise for another 10 minutes. And this is just with 10 minutes of rise. As you can see, some of the pieces are a lot bigger. I could have made them smaller. I can do that next time. I popped that in the oven only for 6 minutes. And this is what it looks like after 6 minutes. Brush them with butter and add your favorite topping to it. I like garlic powder with a bit of parsley that's already added to it with some Parmesan cheese as well. So I just added that on the top. Lots of Parmesan cheese because that's what my kids like. I hope you enjoy these breadsticks.